what's gonna happen or what's gonna be talked about on this show.
Y'all know what it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe popper. It's pimpin' time. And this what we gonna dig into, and this what we gonna talk about on this show. We talking about a lot of things that nobody ain't gonna talk about. In the LGBT and they all.
What's up? Y'all know who it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe piper, and it's pimpin' time. About to give y'all news you could use. Yeah, free R. Kelly. You know, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I know it's a lot of people out there that's mad. It's a lot of parents that's out there that's mad. But let me tell y'all something. It's the parents' fault. Everybody knew what was going on. And when people money hungry, they don't care what they got to do to get it. Some people will even off their own kin just to get to it. So we need to know what happened to him in jail. Like, what happened to him? I mean, there's a lot of brothers that's getting locked up, some that's innocent until proven guilty, and then there's a lot of them that's locked up that are actually innocent. You know, like, for instance, it's this case that happened where this young man was running from from 12, running from him, and the gun slipped out. And when it slipped out, they said that he allegedly pointed it towards the officer. They shot him down. The next day, the father had found out, and the officer that, took his son's life was working at the college, directing the traffic. And he was allegedly he was in a car. I don't know if it was him driving or if it was another person that was driving. They drove full speed. They killed the officer. And so after that, of course, they locked him up, got him in the courtroom. It was so many officers, so many, not my color type officers that had him cuffed. And we was worried about that, brother. We was worried. I mean, because mental illness is real. Not only that, he just lost his son. We don't know what was going on before all this happened, but let's get to it. Let's get to the actual meat and potatoes. Let's see what's going on.
What Bo claims Kelly told him during their conversations. And these ain't just casual jailhouse stories. These are allegations about industry conspiracies, stolen music catalogs, and systematic targeting by some very powerful forces. One of the most explosive claims Bo drops is about Kelly's music catalog.
In one of your interviews, you said that you asked R. Kelly, or he told you, either one, that it was $1.2 billion, that he found out that his catalog was worth $1.2 billion. And once he started trying to figure out how he can get, the payments for that or whatever, that's when he said things kind of turned up on him.
According to Bo, Kelly found out that his music catalog was worth $1.2 billion, making him technically richer than Jay-Z at the time. But here's the crazy part. Despite this massive catalog value, Kelly was struggling financially and had to stay on tour constantly just to keep the lights on.
Yeah, man, catalog worth $1.2 billion. So technically, they supposed to announced him as a billionaire before they announced Jay-Z.
His catalog is worth $1.2 billion. Damn. Dang. Hey, the original Pied Piper is worth $1.2 billion. He found out he, made it to the Michael Jackson status. And this is before Jay-Z. See, this is news you could use. We didn't even know this. I didn't even know this. Let's continue.
He is a billionaire. And when he realized that, he like, damn, I'm as big as Mike now.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, he wasn't making no money unless he went on tour and did a show. He had to do shows and go on tour to survive.
This raises some serious questions about who was controlling Kelly's bread and why somebody with $1 billion catalog was living paycheck to paycheck. According to Bo's version of events, when Kelly started digging into where his money was going and trying to claim what was rightfully his, that's when the legal troubles started getting real heated. But maybe the most controversial allegations involve Jay-Z. According to Bo's account of his conversations with Kelly, there's a long history of beef between these two superstars that goes way deeper than their publicized business dispute.
Oh yeah, see y'all. I don't know if y'all remember the best of both worlds when him and Jay-Z had made a dynamic duo of a album, and it was called The Best of Both Worlds, and I believe it had over probably 12 or 15 songs. R. Kelly on every last one of them. I mean, those songs is timeless. Out of nowhere, while they was on a tour, something happened. And then we never heard of the Best of Both Worlds ever again. Nobody ever played it ever again. Nobody even, we didn't even know what happened. So I didn't even know that they was beefing. I didn't know this shit. And I used to listen to their music around that time. I didn't even know that they was beefing. News you could use. Let's get back to it.
You know what I'm saying? So with that not happening, of course, because Pac ended up passing away, did R. Kelly go into detail on how him and Jay ended up working together and doing The Best of Both Worlds?
You asked that at the perfect time, because that's kind of where this come from. Like, see, Jay-Z, he knew that Pac and R. Kelly was supposed to do Best of Both Worlds together.
The story Bo tells is that Kelly was originally supposed to do Best of Both Worlds with Tupac,
Damn,
but
I
after
didn't
Pac
even know
got
that.
killed, Jay-Z stepped in to fill that spot. According to Bo's account, Jay-Z saw this as his chance to elevate himself to the level of Biggie and Pac, but the collaboration apparently didn't go how Jay-Z wanted it to.
And then those negative emotions that Jay had, jealousy or whatever you want to call it, it up the tour, because R. Kelly said that basically when they went to Madison Square Garden earlier that day, he was getting random death threats.
According to Bo's version
Hold
of
on,
Kelly's
wait a
story,
minute.
Kelly was
I didn't even know he was getting random death threats. So that's why they didn't finish the tour. That's what happened. Damn. News you could use.
getting death threats before their Madison Square Garden show, and when he got on stage, he saw cats in the crowd making threatening gestures. Kelly believed Jay-Z was behind these threats and bounced off the stage, which led to Jay-Z's people pepper spraying Kelly. But the out in that, Bo claims that Kelly believed Jay-Z funded the surviving R. Kelly documentary through his ex-girl Dream Hampton, who was the executive producer.
Dream Hampton is the executive producer of Surviving R. Kelly. You know, that's her project, and that's Jay-Z ex-girlfriend, and you know, he funded mostly all of her projects, if not all.
If this is true, that would mean one of the most powerful cats in the music industry deliberately funded a documentary designed to destroy Kelly's career and reputation.
Whoa, now it makes sense of why they were saying that they gonna be after Jay-Z, after Diddy, because Jay-Z been doing some old foul shit too. News you could use. Don't make no sense, man. I'ma keep saying it. Free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. You know, I mean, we got a lot of other situations that's way worse in America right now. Think about it. While they was busy doing all that, there was so many laws that was being changed and pushed, and a lot of us didn't even care to even, you know, look into that. And now I don't be on that politic and shit, but it just didn't make any sense. And I knew it was something going on. That man has a catalog of music that's over 3 decades, 4 decades, damn near. His catalog is worth $1.2 billion. If you an artist out there and you reaching that type of goal, and in the next 20, 30 years, you want to, you know, make it to that status, hey, get to it. Do what you got to do. But always remember, you still gotta have good music and you still gotta have good people around you. Because if you don't have a lot of good people in your circle, it's not gonna happen. I mean, it may happen, but it's not gonna happen the way that you want it to happen. News you could use.
But his latest comments in Chicago have the internet in flames. During a recent performance, the Grammy-nominated singer stopped mid-show to salute one of R&B's most polarizing figures.
I know the city I'm in. I'ma say it again. Feel whatever you wanna feel, nigga. I got no fucks to give. The king of R&B is R. Kelly. Shot-town, baby.
The statement split the crowd down the middle. Some cheered in support, while others were visibly uncomfortable. Tyrese's declaration comes with heavy weight, given where he made it, Chicago, the hometown of R. Kelly. Once celebrated for his massive catalog of hits like Bump and Grind and I Believe I Can Fly, Kelly's legacy collapsed after federal convictions in 2022 for sex trafficking and child exploitation. While many still acknowledge Kelly's influence on modern R&B, others argue that uplifting him minimizes the trauma of his victims. By unapologetically crowning Kelly the king of R&B, Tyrese didn't just show love, he reignited the long-standing debate over whether artistry can be separated from personal crimes. His blunt delivery, "I got no F word to give," made it clear he knew backlash was coming, but stood firm on his stance. Social media wasted no time weighing in, with some blasting Tyrese for being tone deaf, while others applauded his refusal to erase Kelly's contribution to the genre. Tyrese recently took to Instagram Live to share a personal moment with his followers, acknowledging that he was wounded when the queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige, declined to appear on 2 of his tracks. The R&B crooner made it apparent that he intended to show his respect for Mary's illustrious career rather than disparage her. Tyrese acknowledged her greatness and stated that his love and admiration for her would not change in spite of the disappointment.
I tried my best to get Mary J. Blige on both songs. She passed on it. It's okay. I feel a way about it. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. I can't lie.
Damn, Mary J. Blige, you turned him down? Shit. News you could use. Back it on up, back it on up, back it on up, back it on up. Look. That's the news I can give to y'all today. Y'all be safe and stay ready and stay dangerous out here. And until next time, I see y'all on the next one. Ain't no sipping over here. It's pimping over here. And I'm out.
Y'all know what it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe popper.
Hold on, wait. Time out again for real, pop. I meant to let y'all know. Go stream Lavelle 1800. Y'all go stream that. It's on all platforms. And like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more news you could use on this pimping time.
Y'all know what it is. It's Lavelle, the female pipe popper. It's